Hey guys, it's Gunnison here. Just a little follow-up on our friends investigating me. Yesterday evening they showed up at my job once again looking for me. Now, by chance, I wasn't working that night, somebody else was. And they kind of showed up with two investigators, and then I later learned that they were looking at one of my vehicles and they had the local police there. Why, I don't know. Maybe to run my plate, maybe to intimidate me. I don't know. So what I did is I really just had enough of them stalking my employer and telling my employer, don't tell them anything like that. Of course, my employer doesn't tell me. The people that work there tell me. I find out. But this is the game that they play. They go and they harass the employer who puts pressure on you. So I had enough. I had the guy's phone number. So I called him up. I said, "Hey, Eric, it's John. What do you want?" And they want to talk to me. So it'll take 5 minutes. He states that there's no warrant for my arrest. They just want to talk to me, clarify a few things. And, when you ask them questions, they don't want to answer too many of them. They want to talk to you in person, and they don't want to answer questions over the phone. It's their policy that they don't. And that's pretty much what the phone call is about. They want to talk to me. And they said they were willing to meet me anywhere in a public place. They could come to my job. And I said, well, if I do talk to you, the camera will be rolling. He said, well, you could come to Newark. I'm not going to Newark. Because if I go there with a camera, they have a right to tell me to turn it off. And I conveyed to the investigator that I'll be contacting an attorney very shortly. And I'm almost 100% certain I'm not answering any questions about me. Now, if they have a question about somebody else, I might be willing to talk to them. But about me, I'm not answering any questions. Answering questions about me doesn't do me any good. Because we all know when the police talk to you, it's for one of two reasons. Either they know something and they just want to confirm it, or they don't know something and they want to learn a little bit more. Either way, it doesn't do you any good talking to them. So as it stands right now, until I talk to an attorney and decide whether I want to have an attorney present and talk to them, have the attorney talk to them, I'm not talking to them. That's just the way it is. And let's see, what else? I expressed to them that I'm not a terrorist. I'm just an ordinary citizen exercising his First Amendment right. I do little news stories about people, certain groups, and I talk about it. I don't threaten anybody. Don't wish any harm on anybody. I love our president. I'm a Trumpeteer, that's correct. I'm 100% Trump. And that's pretty much it. I don't know what else that they're looking for. They don't want to talk on the phone? Fine, don't talk on the phone. I'm not really interested in talking to them. And if I do, I'll record it with the camera. But as it stands right now, we're not talking to the investigators. So there you have it. That's what's happening with the investigators. They showed up again at work last night, 2 of them. And then they went down and looked at a vehicle I had that I used for storage to store stuff in it. And they had the local police there, probably to run my plate number and a show of force. Who knows? I don't know. But hopefully at this point, to just leave my employer alone, stop bothering them, And he said to me, he says, well, I said, why are you bothering my employer? Well, we wanted to come to your residence, but we don't have your residence. Well, you're not getting my residence. There's no reason for you to go anywhere. I'm not doing anything unlawful, people. I'm just one man speaking out about the corruption that goes on in this state, with special emphasis on the police department, the police and how they behave. And that's it. There's other hypotheses that I have. Whether they're true or not, I don't know. We'll find out. That's going to be one of life's many mysteries. But it's just like last time. A couple of years ago, they came and bothered me, and I refused to talk to them. They went and they bothered my family, and then eventually bothered my employer. They didn't find what it is that they were looking for. And here we are. New Jersey Exposed is up on the air, and this has triggered a whole thing over again. Welcome to America, folks. You have a right to free speech, but the machine wants to regulate you.